The Tacoma TRD Sport trailer. Would you buy it? Well, good morning everybody. How are you today? Pretty good here, and that's right. Toyota has introduced, at least at SEMA, a TRD Sport trailer. Now, what they're targeting here are the Overlanders, of course, because overlanding, they claim, is growing hugely. So they've put something out just for you folks out there who like to get out and rough it with a little bit of convenience. Now, what it is, if we take a look at mine, it's basically from the bed back. Might be a little bit longer. Looks like it has a little bit of a pull-out compartment here in the front. And that's it. So you can forget about the whole front part. And of course it has a hitch on it because it is a trailer. You would hitch it up to the back of your truck and head off to the wilderness, right? Now, I got to admit, in seeing pictures of it, it looks pretty cool. What it is a trailer for overlanding rather, to haul all your stuff. And I'll describe it to you a little bit because frankly, it's pretty cool looking. Now, they did go ahead and maintain the TRD badging or logo on the side, right? You know, what I typically remove from mine, right here on the edge. It says Tacoma TRD Sport trailer. And it has a lot of conveniences, I guess. Strange that you'd mention conveniences with overlanding, but that's what it has. For instance, it has what looks or reminds me of a chuck wagon. For any of you campers out there, do you remember the old pop-up campers? And they'd have a pull-out chuck wagon in the back that would have like a burner on it, maybe a refrigerator, maybe just storage, a cooler area. It has a compartment just like that at the front of the trailer, right up here, that pulls out. It looks to me like they've got it set up with maybe some sort of a cooler on it. Could be some type of a stove or something, and I'm sure you could equip it with that. All you need is a propane tank, right? Then it's got some pullouts in the bed for storage. You know, those shelving units, you have kind of like a platform on top, and then you can pull out a tray, if you will, underneath to store all your gear and stuff. Pretty cool looking. It comes with TRD Pro wheels and beefed up. In this case, they've got white letter tires on it. I don't know if it says like TRD Sport trailer or what, but a pretty good look for it just to maintain that sportiness while you're out there roughing it, right? Now, the coolest part about this, I think, is it gives you the ability on a scissor stand in the bed to have a tent up on top. You know, tents are huge, it seems right now with overlanders. For instance, and that's the purpose really, I suppose, of this rack that I have right here. If you're unfamiliar, there is what I'll call a platform tent. You set it on top of the bed rack here, and then it pulls out, extends, and you can sleep in it. Obviously, up off the ground, you're protected from critters, bears, maybe mountain lions, depends on where you're at, I suppose. But a pretty cool feature. And they're doing this with this new TRD Sport camper. They've got a scissor, what reminds me of sort of a scissor kind of jack or a platform, right? When you're not using it, obviously it's pulled down against the truck. When you want to use it, I'm assuming it has some sort of a crank, perhaps some sort of a hydraulic motor. That would be really cool. You could plug it into your outlet in the back of your truck, hit a button, the scissor jack would extend, if you will, and then you have the tent platform on top, which further extends. Now, it looks to me like there's also some sort of a ladder on that you can fold down, so obviously you could crawl up into the tent. It looks like they actually have it on the side. So if you're looking at the back of the unit, on the left side, there's a ladder that connects where you can then crawl up into the tent. Now, further, they've really outfitted this thing, man. There is an awning that goes all the way around the whole unit itself. This would be over the trailer and then just underneath the tent, if you will, so that you have shade or maybe protection if it rains. A couple other features they've got. It looks like they have a swing out kind of attached to the side of the trailer, and that is where your spare tire is. They also have a fuel can mount, maybe water mounts, something like that. Also around the base of the scissor lift, I guess, for the tent, there are numerous, it looks like, hangers to hang things. You know, if you're out fishing and you got a bag of fish, something that you want to hang there, maybe stuff that you want to keep up off of the ground so that, again, the critters and things can't get into it. Now, they've gone even a little bit further, and this is where it's kind of interesting to me. This is like overlanding in style, or overlanding in luxury, right? They've got what appears to be a rubber mat down behind the truck, because you know you have to be concerned about fatigue while you're standing at the back of your TRD Sport trailer. But it's lying on the ground right behind the bed, if you will. I'm not exactly sure what the point of that is. Maybe, I don't know if it's really wet or muddy, maybe to keep your shoes dry. I'm not exactly sure what the point of that is. They also have a folding end table. I don't know, they've got, looks like grocery bags sitting on it, supplies, something like that. Handy, I guess, if you're sitting at a campfire nearby maybe and you want to have somewhere to sit your stuff, again, to keep it off the ground. Probably not a horrible idea. Looks like another scissor type platform that folds out with just probably a plastic kind of surface to it. Again, easy to keep clean and probably pretty darn durable. Beside that, and this is where the awning comes in, if you're looking at the back of this thing, off to the right there is an awning that extends out, as I mentioned, and then underneath it they have a, looks to be like a table set up, which is good if you want to sit down, maybe fire up your laptop while you're roughing it, or maybe sit down and eat dinner. Probably more practical for something like that. The table itself, or the floor area, I guess, is what appears to me to be that fake green grass. You know, that kind of carpet that you can get that's synthetic. It appears to be that, and again, I suppose it's to keep something between you and the dirt. Although, I'm kind of thinking if you're out camping or overlanding, maybe you're out there to be in contact with the dirt. I don't know. So anyway, it's a pretty cool looking setup. I mean, if I was a big time camper or overlander, it would be something I would consider. I'm sure the cost is up there. In essence, you're buying the bed of the truck with some added extra features in it. So no price was given, but I'm sure it's not cheap. Anyway, I've seen a few of these kind of things on the road before, homemade. You know, people will make their own. I've seen them on the Jeep. I've seen them, I think, on other trucks as well, where people have taken the bed and converted that into a trailer to pull behind the truck. So pretty neat idea, pretty progressive on Toyota's part. Kudos to them. Stepping outside of the box a little bit for Toyota. Leave a comment, let me know. If you haven't seen this thing, just search Tacoma, I believe it's Tacoma, no, it's TRD Sport trailer, and it should come right up. It was just released recently. Again, it's part of a SEMA build, I guess, for 2020. Pretty cool looking feature. Leave a comment, let me know what you think. Also, real quick, if you're interested, check out my other channel. It is RobMotive JT, all about my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Don't forget to click that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. And do me a favor, smash that subscribe button on the way out. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.